Alright, what's up everybody? So today we're going to be doing a little unboxing on my little TruTec, my TruGlo TruTec 20mm red dot sight. I just purchased this recently. I've unboxed it myself, but I wanted to do a little unboxing for you and show you guys some of the details about it. So the first thing we're going to look at here is the way that this is boxed, and this pretty much slides right off of the box here. Alright, so now we got that. We'll put that, actually, you know what, before we put that away, I want you guys to see this. This is the stuff that's included, so bring that up to the camera. You guys can pause it and read through it. I don't want to read through all that. That's going to make the video longer. So I'll put that back and set it aside. And we'll go ahead and open this up here. Alright, so the first thing you see here is a little owner's manual here. Set that aside. Then we got the lens cleaner. And then we got the foam on top here. Remove that. Okay. So now what you see here is going to be the actual TruGlo TruTec. If you can see here. Get my finger out of the way. TruGlo. Alright, so we'll go ahead and remove that from its packaging here. And we'll set this down. Alright, and then what's left in the packaging here, let me move this over, is going to be 2 Allen keys. So here's one Allen key. And I'm going to put that back in there because there's no need for us to pull that out. Alright, and the other Allen key. Smaller Allen key. Alright, we'll put that back in. Once again, we don't really need this. Alright, and then this here is the smaller mount. So as you can see, when we bring this back over here, TruGlo is pretty high up here. So it already has a mount. It has a riser mount, and this is the lower mount. So if you see these 4 holes right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we turn this over and you'll see, let's see, I don't know how well you can see it. Let me see if I can get in the light. There's 1, 2, and 3, 4 holes. So we pretty much will be removing this whole thing off and mounting just this on. And you see how much lower that would be if it were just like that compared to the actual tall one. However, I run a Tavor and this is going to be needed like this, so I will not be using this one. Alright, so now that we have that out of the way, I want you guys to get a good look at the TruGlo. This comes with these little rubber oh man, I'm blanking out. It comes with little rubber lens caps, so that's a good thing. I like that. One thing I don't like about it, which is something that everybody else does like about it, but one thing I don't like about it is that it will turn on with movement, or if you just like tap it, it'll turn on automatically. And then it's preset to turn off. You can do it anywhere from 2 to 8 hours later. Like me, I just don't want to have the battery wasted, so I don't want it to turn on unless I want it on. But unfortunately, there's no way around that. You can't just program it to turn off. This is how you turn it off. You press both the plus and the minus at the same time. Let's see if I can get you with the little. There you go. And you press them both at the same time, and it turns off. So right now it's off, right? I'm gonna make you look through the lens and I'm gonna tap it. Watch. See how it turns on? And it turns on right back to where you would have had it programmed before. So for example, let me see, where's the minus button? Here it is. I'm gonna go ahead and where is it? There it is. I'm gonna start pressing the minus button, and you'll see how it gets dimmer and dimmer and dimmer. So you can hardly see it. Alright, so I have it all the way down, and then where's the plus button? There it is. Alright, and we will see it get darker and darker. There it is. Sorry guys, it's hard for me to focus that. And I believe it goes all the way up to 10. So that should be the brightest, because you can see that red around the lens there. So if you bring it down just 1 from there, you usually won't see that. Now that looks like a perfect red dot on the screen there. Unfortunately, when I look through my eyes, oh wait a minute. Yeah, unfortunately, when I look through my eyes, it's not a perfect red dot. It's a little line in the middle, and so it's not exactly, let's turn this off. So it's not exactly what I wanted. I wanted an actual red dot in the middle of my fucking screen. This has a little line in the middle, and it will work perfectly fine. I'm sure you can go out there and hit target and do everything that you need to do. But one thing that is pissing me off, that I just purchased this and I might return it and try to get another one. Hopefully it was just this one, but that is pissing me off, that it's a little line in the middle and it's not a perfect dot. Through the camera lens you will see a perfect dot every time, but through my eyes, when I look through, I will see a little line in the middle and not a dot. Not a big deal for most people, because they can still, you know, hit the target. But it's kind of bugging me. I don't like that it's a little line. I wanted a red dot. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm going to take it out to the range and test it out. I might return it. We'll see. But I don't think that this is a... Let me turn this off. I don't think that this is a deal killer. I mean, it's going to be a great product. As you can see, right now it's turned off. You can't see no red dot. It works with movement, so you're taking your rifle out of your bag and you don't want to mess with turning it on. You just tap it. Let me see here. Let me make sure you got a good angle. Tap it, bomb, it turns on. It turns on right back to where you had it before. It's a great feature. A lot of people like that. And it's off. I press both buttons and it's off. Plus and minus, of course, it gets darker and darker. It gets lighter and lighter with the minus. Now you can see these little things on top of the cap. You see that little ridge on top of the cap? Little ridge on top of the cap on this one right here too. Alright, the reason those ridges are there is because when we pull off these caps, we'll be able to adjust windage and elevation. And for those of you who don't know or have never dealt with windage and elevation or adjusting a scope or anything like that, usually what's on top is going to be up and down, and what's on the side is going to be left and right. I mean, I don't think I've come across anything that is different than that. Whatever's on top is usually up and down, or whatever's on the side is usually left and right. So as you can see, this, let me get a little closer there. See, it has a little indentation there, and it's the same size as the cap. See the cap? Yep, there you go. You see the cap? So that is meant for you to put that in there and be able to adjust using your cap, and you don't have to have tools. Now listen, I don't know if you can hear it. I want you to hear these clicks. I'm not sure how well you heard that, but you can hear clicks very well, so you'll know when you're adjusting up, down, left to right. I think it's a very good product. I'm happy with it. Like I mentioned, the only thing that's bugging me is that it's a line in there and not an actual dot. And I have reason to believe that it's not this product, it's just this one that I received. So I might return it, try to get another one. If I continue having the same issue, then maybe I'll think about getting another one. But I like it. Can you see the red haze here? Yeah, see, that's supposed to be for fog resistant and things like that. I don't know if I mentioned to you guys, but I've seen videos of this being put into a water Rubbermaid tub, and it's freezing ice cold water, and it was put down into the tub. It was let sit for about 5 minutes, and then the person started going through all the features on it. He started pressing all the buttons, up, down, turning it on, smacking it to turn on, things like that, and every feature worked. So I want you guys to look at this as I'm speaking here. I want you guys to see every detail. You see this right here? This is how you adjust it. You just screw that in, and that will adjust onto your rail. Alright, the battery goes in here. Actually, when I unboxed it here, remove stuff over, right here in this little slot that you see, that's where the battery was. So I actually left the battery in there for the video, but the battery comes in that little slot right there. Only one battery, not two. Alright guys, so I hope that this is enough of a video for you guys to get an idea. And like I mentioned, I stand by it. I think it's very good. It's made in the same factory as the Halo Sun. From the research I've done, there's not really anything different going into this compared to the Halo Sun. So I think you're getting pretty much a Halo Sun for the price of a TruGlo, honestly, in my opinion. But it's up to you. You make your decision. And that's the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. TruGlo TruTec. Alright guys, check it out.